Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 26th episode of the Mr. Hot Chocolate Talks. We are the Mr. Hot Chocolate Endeavors, and this is our podcast. Boyos, we are freshly back from the Houston and the Austin. Will is back. Tony's gone. Thank God. Fuck that guy. Back to the old grind. How are you? How is your days back since been?
My day back since been has gone pretty well. Hey, we saved that sentence.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, dude. I'm used to working overnights.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it's really hard for me to fall asleep now.
Oh.
Are these like consistent now, or do they still have you working at like random ass times?
I mean, it was consistent. It was just like 2 overnights and then 3 regular days.
Okay.
But I think I made it so I have 1 extra day in between the overnights, so I can like get myself back to sleeping normally to then wake up and do that.
Red.
I mean, dude, like, doesn't that mess you up though if you're sleeping like on 3-day alternating times of night? Like, do you just feel a little not awesome, maybe? Or you good?
This is no. What you said before, not awesome.
Okay,
well, definitely not awesome. Don't recommend.
Damn.
Anyway, you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway,
Just
how are you guys doing?
You know what?
You're right.
That's all you gotta do. Just feel awesome.
You son of a bitch.
I'm in. Oh my god.
Are you feeling awesome?
I'm feeling awesome. I'm not feeling Texas awesome.
Nah, yeah. That's a hard kind of awesome to achieve. That's just really awesome all the time. They have Trevor wine.
Yeah, Trevor, thank you for guiding us through Texas awesome.
You're welcome.
Yes.
It was a blast.
That was a very good time.
And I'm sad. I want to be in Texas.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd be saying that, but here I am. It's a strange world.
I don't trust you. I can't trust where you want to be anymore. Is it Georgia?
I can't
is
either.
it Canada?
I don't know. Whatever way the wind blows, man, we'll see.
Okay.
He's nomadic.
Gotta keep life exciting. What's up?
He's nomadic.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my I don't have any nomads in my...
No, but
No
it's
nomads
kind of
in
like
your
a...
life.
Not that I know of. I guess I'm my own nomad.
Oh,
That's kind of gratifying.
Yeah.
You know?
Tyler Novak, the Nomad.
Tyler Nomad.
He has no mads.
No.
Not even
We don't
one.
have to keep going with that one.
Yeah, we do.
I like Texas. Let's get all... That's
Yeah.
it.
No, Texas was good. The one
Cheers,
thing
I'll
we
drink to
never-
that.
Yeah, no same. Coffee, but yeah, no
Coffee.
Same. I had this like thing come to mind about like the excellence of the night experience on 6th Street with the cocktails and the pizza and the donuts.
6th Street.
That was not 6th
That was
Street.
rainy.
Oh, wait, what?
Rainy Street.
Rainy Street. Okay.
Okay, so you have to explain, because,
Okay, yeah,
I wasn't there,
now I'm
and
very
our viewers
confused.
wasn't there, so...
Let's go.
6th Street is dirty.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we did go
Dirty
there,
Bar?
though. What? Yeah, that where the
Where the dirty dog is.
Dirty Dog, yeah.
Dirty Dog, yeah. We did go there. We started on this rainy street.
6th Street was where we started out. We started the night on rainy.
Okay.
That's where all the cocktails...
We went to 6th
Okay.
Street the night before. Not even the night before.
Yeah, that's where we started the adventure.
Mm.
6th Street. Like where the shop was with the donuts and all
Yeah,
that
no,
stuff.
no,
and,
yeah.
Anime stuff and all, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
No,
Super
that's what I
fun.
mean is we ended up going down there like because we were enjoying our cocktails and stuff like that, but at a certain point I could kind of just tell that like Tony wanted to kind of just start walking around and I don't know where you were sitting in drink land, but I was like I could use just the slightest bit of a break to just go for a walk and see some sights, and then that's when we ended up going down to 6th Street, and then that's when we went to that Voodoo Donuts place that was pretty fucking good. That was really fucking good. And then we found that Soviet bar, which was like the ultimate find of the night. That was
so
really
cool.
Next time,
Yes.
next time, we're
So-
Trevor. You're yeah.
So donuts and a Soviet bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
had
to
the
a-
find of the night. Y'all should have went in that
The container thing.
container club, bro.
Yeah. I don't doubt that was probably awesome, but I've never been to a place where they had like 30-something different homemade vodkas just on tap, ready to fucking go.
Nice.
It was insane. Yeah, I got a pomegranate Moscow Mule, and we ended the night with a shot of cigar-flavored vodka,
Yeah.
which was a point of contention. But it
I-
was...
Tony
Okay.
was way too into it, and I
Yeah.
wanted to die.
Yep.
Dude,
It wasn't...
It's just like I feel like my experience with like things that taste like other things and
Uh-huh.
not like the thing that they are.
Yeah.
It,
Okay.
like
No, it's fair.
Give,
It's fair.
give me a cigar. How about that?
Okay.
How about you know?
Well, I had a strawberry banana Moscow Mule, and that shit was insane.
Oh, yeah. They made some good drinks.
Like, the strawberry banana was infused with the vodka, and then
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
added with the ginger. Dude, that was... It was... I enjoy my delicious girly drinks, and I have no hatred for myself about that. I think they're tremendous, and I always have a good time. Thank you.
Craig,
There
the
we
look on
go.
your face when you said that was just the most adorable thing. So, keep it up, bud.
Thank you. But not
So,
to forget the
Austin,
insane-
Texas.
Yes, Austin, Texas. The
It's-
dream of the '90s is alive in Austin. Like
It
truly.
is.
Where else can you find an actual keyboard/synth store
That you're not allowed into.
that you're not allowed into? But you,
Oh.
yeah,
Appointment only, but hey,
Okay.
you know what? It's a nice
Switched
idea.
Switched On was the name
Yes,
of that place.
yes.
By the way.
Shout out to them. Let us in next time, please.
Let us in next time, please. Tyler would like to rotate your thing.
Knobs.
Oh, that sounds like a great time. Shit, I missed out.
More detail.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, man. Honestly, aside from that, I got back home pretty late. My flight got delayed. We were getting ready to take off, and then the weather got shit. So we sat on the runway for about an hour before I was able to like finally get off. And then they're starting to move the plane. Like I'm kind of like looking up towards like the front cabin area, and I'm like, they sure they want to do this? It still looks pretty shitty outside. Guys, hold up. Whoa. I know nobody wants this right now, but nobody wants to die right now either. Wait, hold on. Not kidding.
So is it like a little bumpy going up?
It was a little bumpy going up. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And it was a little bumpy coming down too, because the weather difference between because we went from Houston back to Austin, so I went to Austin again.
Wait, you had a connecting flight?
I had a connecting flight
Oh,
that
okay.
they added last minute. That wasn't supposed to be a thing, but it was fine. It was fast. It wasn't too bad. And then by the time, apparently, like literally more than 3/4 of the plane were all going to Austin because nobody can just drive 3 hour. I don't know, but so they all get off, and now suddenly it's like me and like a dozen people have the entire plane to Chicago by ourselves, and we're just like, okay, fuck it, who cares?
No one else got on.
No, like if anybody got on, it was like less than 6 people. Like
That's
very
crazy.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was super weird. So I got a chance to stretch out on the seat, and I listened to almost the rest of my Steve Martin autobiography audiobook, which was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Steve
I-
Martin audiobook.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's good. It's good. It's really good. I got to the point he's currently in the mid 1970s when he's really starting to get his stand-up routine off the ground. So, that's kind of cool.
I feel okay. Wait, Steve Martin. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else, but
Alright.
isn't that the guy from like Cheaper by the Dozen?
That
Stuff
is
like
the
that.
guy from
Okay,
Cheaper by
right?
the Dozen,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Cool.
Before that movie, and granted, I like that movie. I think that's actually, I watched that movie when I was little, you know, when it came out.
Mhm.
I saw it in
His
theaters.
stand-up... Oh, okay. All right, yeah, there we go. That speaks to our youth for sure, you know. But he was a very, very, very accomplished stand-up comedian before. Like, he
Now
was
he-
kind of the guy...
He quit doing stand-up, didn't he?
Yes, no,
he the
the way
I will not do stand up again.
At all.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got a pretty good reason for it.
Mm-hmm. He's got a really interesting life story, which is why I'm listening to this book, and he's kind of the guy that coined the whole punchlineless joke.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, you know.
So it's not a one-liner, not a punchline. It's the opposite. It's like no punchline.
It's like no punchline, go, 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 and your brain will catch up to him probably after the joke's been told. Like, while he's saying on to the next bit, you're just starting to get, ha, that was good. You know, kind of thing. It's really good, man.
You know, it's funny because a lot of people do that now. It's like a very popular joke style. I don't know how to call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he got so big. What was it he says? He words it like, I got so upset with that, like, he's like, I could say anything and people will laugh. And he's like, and that's not, he's like, I could just go on stage and say, like, pineapples, and, like, they would laugh. He's like, I could tell a joke that's horrible and they'll laugh. And he's like, are they laughing because I'm funny? Or are they laughing because I'm Steve Martin?
I'm Steve Martin, yeah.
And they're in the attitude, and it's supposed to be funny. And so he quit doing stand-up. Because he's like, I don't want people not genuinely laughing at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he does the Pink Panther, right?
Yeah, that was also him.
Astonishingly
No, but that was...
God, what a great... 2 films? Yeah, I saw both of them.
Yeah, 2 films, both of them.
Oh my God, they're so good.
They're amazingly funny.
And I remember to buy a hamburger.
Hamburger.
The
burger. He's like breaking down crying because he can't say it right.
Dude, that's the one where he's kicking open doors and he's like, "You are the one who murdered Jacques Rousseau," and like it cuts to like a baby. He kicks the door and he's like, "You are the one who murdered Jacques Rousseau." Well, never mind.
Do you guys remember, like, the Texas Boys when we talked about Mr. Bean, and I was saying something about, like, speaking, and you guys were like, yeah, but he doesn't speak. I was like, yeah, he does in that one movie. Yeah. I straight up had Mr. Bean plastered over Steve Martin in Pink Panther.
Really?
I was thinking about that scene.
Wow.
But I was seriously just envisioning Mr. Bean.
I was going to say, we were talking about something, and you were like, or like Mr. Bean, and I was like, but Mr. Bean doesn't really talk. Like, his whole bit only is that his faces. Like...
Yeah. But my parallel reality, he hamburgered. Hamburgered.
Hamburger.
My favorite
that's amazing.
Rowan Atkinson bit is from the Mr. Bean movie.
Okay.
And he's hanging out with this girl, and he keeps saying he's trying to get somewhere, and they make the whole film is that they make it look like he's like a terrorist or an ex-FBI agent, and then he like the girl's like, "Where are you going?" And he like digs through his briefcase and he pulls out a little front cover of a magazine with like a beach on it, and he goes, "To the beach." And it's like the only thing he says the whole movie. He just goes on. Like the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He had a show. I think it was just called Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
There's one where he's like trying to cheat on a test. Like
Yeah.
And he turns
they use that for the meme thing all the time nowadays. Yeah.
But something was weird about that test. Apparently back in the day, if you were taking classes in college or something, your test days would be with like multiple classes, I guess.
Okay.
And so like he gets his test, he doesn't know anything on it, and so he keeps trying to cheat, and it was like his test was the back.
Okay.
And so all he had to do was flip it over and he would have seen it was his.
Nice.
Funny guy, man.
So
Very
wait,
funny.
multiple tests on the same like sheet where you have to go to the test that's yours, or
it was either on the back of the one he got, or they came in like an envelope and his test was like another page in the envelope. I don't remember. It was funny.
I forgot what that was like. Sorry,
Yeah,
I need to.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, not for
pencil?
too much longer. You're gonna be starting back up with that shit pretty soon, right?
True. Yeah, I gotta get used to this shit. No,
I heard
but,
they're gonna make
okay.
everyone start wearing masks again.
I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. We'll probably. I still wear a mask at work, but it's different because it's a hotel.
Yeah.
I don't
sure.
know. Like a lot of people there don't anymore. But I mean, I'm working there, so it's like, maybe not. I don't care I don't care about you that much. Here you go. Take your shit and leave.
Yeah. No, that's super fair.
But
everything's kind of flip flopped. Like the vaccination rates are real low, but the people getting COVID is going up again.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they're saying they might make us just wear masks again.
Isn't that the case? Well, yeah, isn't that the case in the whole U.S. and all of the states?
Yeah, but for a while it was
rates.
Like the vaccination rates were up super high, like more people were getting vaccinated, and then because of that, the virus was going down. But now people are getting vaccinated. They're telling everyone you don't have to wear masks anymore, and now it's like skyrocketing again.
Okay.
That's what they're saying, to a point where they're going to be like, oh, never mind, everybody put your mask back on.
Huh.
Because
you were saying in L.A., right? They put a mandate over the whole city.
They did.
Jeez.
And but it's something a little different. It was like something to do with the virus. They keep saying it's like, oh, it's like they say the Delta variant is what's causing it. But then they're saying it's people that aren't vaccinated that are causing it. And then it's like, but if you're vaccinated, you can still get it. But if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. But make sure you wear a mask because...
No, but if you're vaccinated, you can still spread it, which is the important part, too. Like, I mean, you're vaccinated, you might be immune, but somebody else next to you... Hey,
you're not immune.
Yeah,
I know, I have a family friend. He was in a meeting with 6 people, and 3 of them got COVID. All of them vaccinated. In fact, the 3 that got COVID, one had Pfizer, one had Moderna, and one had J&J. And so it's not like it was specific to anything. Basically, it just showed that like you can still get it, but nowhere near as bad.
Yeah.
Like the sickness is nowhere near as bad. That's what they were saying. They're like, you're probably not gonna get hospitalized or die from it.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Well, that's interesting, especially considering we just spent a bunch of time around hundreds of people, definitely not socially distanced, and definitely not wearing masks. I still feel pretty good.
I feel great.
I think again, we could have just dodged like a huge bullet, a giant truck going down the road with a Trump 2024 flag hanging off the back of it.
Imagine that. Just imagine that.
Dude, that was wild.
Hey, you guys remember the protesters?
Yeah.
So the next day, that Saturday, apparently they were like in the Capitol, and there was like hundreds of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So we missed that
this is something else that happened in Texas?
They're protesting Cuba in front of the Capitol.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the next day, apparently there was like a fuck ton of them.
Yeah. I've been reading a lot of my Miami friends had been talking about it a lot there too. It's pretty huge out there. A whole lot of
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Cuban families, and or it's still Cuban families, but I mean living there kind of things. And
I was Cuban. Now I'm not.
I was Cuban, and now I'm an Irish American. Not That's kind of weird. But yeah, fuck.
Just assimilate into any country.
I saw something wild on Tucker last night.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez.
Let's go. I'm curious.
So they were discussing immigration rates and the fact that there are people coming from Haiti who are seeking refuge here.
Yeah.
And Tucker Carlson was insinuating that if you can afford a plane ticket to the United States, you are too rich for whatever sovereignty here in the U.S.
Oh my god!
Because if you're so well off, you can take care of yourself. It's like, wow, what a jackass!
What a tool!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, I
refugee
can't.
status there.
I can't.
He acts like he can't.
I can't discuss this on a fucking podcast. You know what I mean? Just like the anger, just the overall anger is it's just not good. Let's just not. Anyway.
Well, and then also the moment he brought on this like goofy looking dude from Pennsylvania or something, who was going on about how he was not vaccinated, refuses to get vaccinated, and that they need to eliminate this horrendous mandate that has been put across America, and they need to stop the they called it the CNN propaganda about trying to get people vaccinated. And Tucker Carlson, who was fully vaccinated, was just gung ho.
Yeah.
Right on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He doesn't strike me as a vaxxer. You know what I mean? Like, to be totally honest, I would have assumed he would have just been like, breakdown. It's a liberal host.
I mean, he is. That's his thing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right? Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe it's part of being on Fox News. If you're going to keep your job, you got to do this.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the guy, to my knowledge, is in fact vaccinated.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He's the guy that said the whole Gal-Qaeda thing, right?
What?
He said a lot of things, but Tucker started that whole thing about like the feminists. He's like, they're acting like terrorists. They're just Gal-Qaeda.
Gal-Qaeda?
Oh,
okay.
What?
Okay. You know what? I'll give him the credit for the joke. That's a good bit. That's actually if he would have been a comedian, that would be a really good bit. Like,
yeah, I
again,
guess, but he's not a comedian.
Nothing against our feminist viewers, like right on girls, but oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
Dude,
I mean, there was
he started a lot of
like when you
things.
confuse a newscaster or whatever, like a news broadcast with comedy.
A nude broadcast?
Oh, hey. It's like
I'm thinking Tucker Carlson,
right?
I like when Tucker
Absolutely.
says some crazy shit, and he always sounds so concerned. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I think is funny.
Is this really what's right for America? Can you believe they're doing this to us?
But then he'll be like, anyway, back to the raccoon humping. Like he'll say just the crazy shit, and he's like, this is not okay, guys.
Yeah.
Like, we cannot be out here trying to have dates with raccoons. This is insanity. He's like,
I don't know, man. I know a few great
it's a
raccoons.
liberal hoax. Liberals are going around telling you it's okay. Let's get Alex Jones in here. Where's he at?
Oh god.
Now that's a man I would listen to.
Oh, absolutely. Alex
baby.
would come in there and be like, you fucking idiot.
Bro, anytime I see Alex on anything, I watch it. I
love
find
Alex.
him-
I think he's so entertaining, and he's
funniest guy. Oh my god.
And you know what? He's not even that bad of a guy, which is why I kind of
He's
like
not.
him.
He's just really in there. You
Well, it's
know
like
what I mean?
Joe's
Like,
had him on like 3 times, and on the third time he had him on, he's like, "Let me just start with, I really like you, and that's why I keep having you on." You're like, "This is he's a nice guy." Like,
dude.
he's got some funny shit to say. Sometimes it's a little out there, but like he's not the. And he's had a lot of people come on, so the fact that he's brought him back 3 times probably says something like, all right, like I can handle him. Like I don't think he'd bring like Ann Coulter on like 3 times.
Yeah.
Isn't she from Fox News?
You know
Ann
what?
Coulter.
She just won the Kentucky Derby, so she lives in a
what?
barn right now. Fucking.
Do I not know who? I don't know who.
I don't know who this person is either.
Just think of a horse.
Yeah.
Ann Coulter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the. Okay.
Does she go fast?
Ciao.
I don't know.
Is that a yes or no? No.
Like, if you were to think Sarah Jessica Parker looked good, you should see Ann Coulter.
You leave Sarah Jessica Parker alone. She didn't do anything to anyone.
Free Sarah.
Free Sarah.
I don't like this. I don't like this. What happened?
Guys.
I am there.
First, we free Britney.
Yes.
Then, we arm Britney. Then, Britney frees us.
There we go. Now we're making sense.
This is true progress.
Yes,
you know,
it is.
this is what the people are fighting for. Hey, yes, you said it.
Man, goddamn. Yeah, it's this is fucking, you know, the
Britney Spears prog hero.
Yeah, brother. I guess they're fighting now, so I hope her all the best against her father.
Now, what if she arms us with spears?
I mean,
that would be
the
great.
idea is we're arming her. She doesn't arm us.
Yeah.
We arm her, and then she's the one that saves us.
We don't have the money to arm her.
All you need is the arms.
I mean,
not
dude,
the money.
guns are pretty cheap. I'm like,
No,
like
spears.
Oh, spears.
She's not allowed to use guns.
I think spears are cheaper than guns. You just
Britney
gotta find
Spears is spears.
Yeah.
I didn't. That joke didn't even hit me until. Was that the joke, Trevor? Did you? Okay. I that went way over my head until I said it in my head again and then aloud, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Britney Spears."
Steve
is Spears.
Martin would be proud.
He would be proud. He would be really proud.
They put the S in the wrong place. It's Britney's spear.
There
Nice.
we go.
And everybody's been saying it wrong because she's like, no, the whole thing was I had a show about me and my spear, and it was called Britney's Spear. And
is that the one where she kills Christ?
Yes. There you go. See, you did see it.
Wait.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't know.
We're sorry, Jesus.
No.
Man, we made fun of the Book of Mormon. Now we're trying to have Britney Spears attack Jesus.
We made fun of the Bible. Remember we made fun of the Bible. We left the Book of Mormon where it needed to be.
That makes it worse.
No, the prequels. Remember, the prequels don't matter.
Yeah, the prequels don't matter.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
I like Jar Jar Binks. I don't know.
I do
No,
too.
we only like the
You
American
leave Jar Jar
Christians.
Binks alone.
You leave Jar Jar Binks
serious.
alone.
Yeah.
Free Jar Jar. How about that? Like let's
Yeah.
Hashtag free Jar Jar because he
Hashtag.
reads the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
He might be one of my favorite characters, just like of all time. Not just of Star Wars, but like of everything. He should be. If he had his own show, his own just spin-off thing, I would watch it.
Was that Jar Jar?
Yeah, that was Jar Jar calling me.
Why didn't you pick up?
I have this weird thing right now where for whatever reason my computer has decided that my phone and computer are one. So every time I get a call or a text, it's just, and I'm like, stop! I don't want you right now.
Dude,
I'm trying to record the podcast.
I absolutely love when that happens in all circumstances other than the podcast. Because like when I'm up at my place and I have my computer, phone, and iPad, I get one message and it's just this little chain of ding-a-ding.
Oh,
ding-a-ding.
okay.
What's that?
And that's
Nice.
kind of
What was it on The Office? When what was it called? A woof. And,
oh yeah.
And if you woof someone, it sends them one of everything, like a text, a call, an email, a fax, like a Twitter alert, a
Ryan with
Facebook
woof.
alert. He's like, look, I just woofed myself, and then like everything in his office just goes off at once.
This is good.
That show's a gold mine.
We were actually watching some the day before we ended up going back to the airport, and like I watched like 3 episodes and Trevor watched 1, and then he fell asleep with Allie in his arms, and it was the cutest thing I wanted to die. I was like, there will never be anything as cute as this. They're propped up together on the couch for like 2 full episodes of The Office, no waking up, both of them.
Oh.
I want to get a picture, but that would have been weird, taking a picture of a sleeping friend.
Not when there's
done
a dog.
Allie's a pupper for our audience.
Yeah.
My sweet
Speaking of
baby.
puppers. Yeah. How's she doing?
Good.
Good.
But
Good.
I think Lexi has fleas.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
I don't know. She's been scratching a lot lately.
Oh, no.
It just started.
Baby.
So I'll have to give her a bath and see what comes out.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
that's a call. That is definitely a call.
Because if it is fleas, doesn't that get like everywhere too? Like
Yeah. 'cause
like
then you gotta-
everywhere.
And on to Allie.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And on to Trevor.
And on
Oh
Trevor.
dear.
and onto like your clothes and like your bed and like your carpet.
Yeah.
And nice.
Yeah, you basically got to wash everything,
Jeez.
including.
Come to think of it, so Lexi's bed is the bed that Tyler slept on. So Tyler probably has fleas.
Go fuck yourself.
Damn.
Fun fact: my mom washed those
I'm not
sheets
itchy.
and then kept the door closed because she's like, Lexi can't be in here before your friends do.
Aww, that's very nice.
Man, it was a great time at the Trevor household.
Yeah, the Martin house.
Oh, Martin was so
nice.
sweet.
Oh,
Yes.
Martin.
We try.
Is she back yet? No.
Come back
Oh,
Saturday.
Oh, okay, right on.
Ooh.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of
Party
the
at
times-
Trevor's place. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, what? Too bad you're so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
man.
Sorry.
Okay, just get another plane.
Well,
Yeah.
we were talking about the possibility of doing Halloween in New Orleans.
Oh
So
God.
maybe, yeah, man.
Something insane.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's something that we could do
Yeah,
together.
no, I'm gonna say no because I haven't had a
No.
Halloween in Puerto Rico and since like 2015.
Understandable.
And,
Understandable. Yep.
I've missed out on so many parties here. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Even last year, well, now 2 years ago when we recorded the record.
Yeah.
Like I was supposed to be back for Halloween, and I was pumped up, and then my flight got canceled, and I was stuck in New York on Halloween night,
Oh.
and I was kind of sad about that.
Fuck. Was that really the same time? That's fucking wild.
Yeah, no, because I mean, when we were recording, I was there for like 3 months. Remember?
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
by the time I left, it was, October 31st. But then, yeah.
I don't remember it being that late, was it? Because
It
I
was.
flew up too. And
So-
for that, because remember when I left, you left, and you had already been
Yeah.
there. That was
That
not
was
October.
Summer. Oh, I think you're talking about after the second run with Veracay.
Am I?
I think you are, yeah, because we
Yes,
definitely didn't
that
record
was
that late in
October.
the year.
I don't know.
I know-
but, I mean,
That was
Because that would-
October.
Yeah, that would have been the closest thing we would have gotten to that. It would have been the Veracay run.
my circadian rhythm is way off. I don't know what time is anymore. Uh,
Hey man, the Mercury's still in retrograde.
Oh, yeah,
That's none of our fault.
Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
That
course.
is.
As long as Mercury's in retrograde,
Yeah, honestly.
The Forever
Mercury's
Purge!
always-
The forever Mercury retrograding.
Anyway.
Do you guys know what that even fucking means? Like, what the shit a Mercury retrograding is?
Well, Mercury is like
The planet?
it's the
Yeah.
planet, and then if it's
Okay,
in retrograde, it's like going away from us, right? Like it's
And
in.
that's an excuse of people to be an asshole?
That's as far as I got.
If Mercury is going and it is
Uh-huh.
causing the bullshit, does that
Uh-huh.
mean we need Mercury to
come back?
instead?
Yeah.
Yes.
this
Okay.
matters.
I guess.
Apparently.
Because
you know
that's
what?
everybody's blaming their shitty actions on it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that that's why.
You mean I can go rob a
You-
bank and just be like, sorry, Mercury?
Yeah,
that's
Mercury's
fair, man.
doing that thing. And then the cops will just immediately be like, "Oh, it's fine. It's fine."
They'll be like, yeah, I
My,
understand.
my astrology's
But it-
off too.
No, then
But
the
it
cop
only-
just shoots me dead and goes, yeah, Mercury. You know.
No, it only works if you're white. See,
Forever.
Oh god.
Forever Purge.
What if we push Mercury into Earth? Like we just like make them.
just slam.
I don't
Yeah.
think that would make things better.
I think it
No,
would.
no, we'd make
I
a baby.
think it would.
We'd make a baby.
Ah, beautiful. A beautiful.
This is very interesting to understand.
Yeah.
How Mercury affects.
Now, Mercury is quite far, though. It's the
Yeah.
closest to the sun.
Yeah.
It is.
So, in order for
It's a
Mercury...
toasty boy.
So how come people don't worry about, like, Venus retrograde?
I don't know.
Why would Mercury's retrograde matter? Maybe I want an upgrade.
You upgrade your retrograde?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, shit.
I think. Okay,
Guys.
Okay. Wait. Again, this is me going out on a limb here, but because it is the closest one to the sun, like it revolves around the sun fastest. So it would be coming to and away from us multiple times a year.
That is correct.
So that's why there are multiple retrogrades. There's multiple forever purges. There we go.
Well, that's why it's called Forever Purge.
Now, does the Forever Purge happen when it comes close to us or when it goes away?
No, when it's definitely when
goes away.
When it goes away.
So like right now.
Away.
So I need to go load the Glock. And
Yep.
What happens when your anus is in retrograde?
Well,
I'm sad.
Mr. Hot Sauce
I'm
Buddy,
sad.
You tell us pretty soon.
Maybe that's
be
what
going
it is.
away.
He's
Whenever.
eating your hot sauce called Mercury. And he's like, bring it back.
That's pretty good.
So then,
that's...
does the anus go away, or does it come in? How?
When it goes away, I'm just sad. Again, I'm just...
Well, according to Typo Negative, it went away.
Wait. According to Typo Negative, what?
It went away because the anus was their album cover, and then it became not their album cover.
But it was for at least one album.
See, it came back.
Good.
There you go.
What? Wait.
Here, Will appreciate this. So on the Typo Negative second release, it's an album called The Origin of the Feces, and for the original album cover, not the reissue they did, but for the original one, it was a picture of Pete Steele's spread buttocks.
Nice.
In all of its
good stuff.
Hairy, open glory. It's pretty gross. It's very gross. That was the album cover.
How did that...
Because
I feel like
he's a spicy guy, man.
Mm-hmm.
But how did that get approved? Like, I feel like, okay, having it be printed on the CD is like kind of a surprise because you open it, it's like, oh shit, you know?
No,
But,
the vinyl.
Yeah, the vinyl.
Or the vinyl.
The vinyl.
Yeah.
You're walking through the store and you see just in all its glory Pete Steele's a noose.
Typo Negative.
Yeah, man.
To be fair, though, Will, your idea though of printing that on a CD, that's high quality.
No, but because I mean that
I think that's a mystical,
right?
A mystical hot chocolate idea.
I absolutely think that's something we're gonna do on this
I
new
think
album.
it should be whenever you open.
That's what's gonna sell.
Whenever you open the CD, like that's the CD. Like you know how it sits.
Yeah.
There you got a
That's
little
what he's
hole.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
all Wills.
Okay,
but
then we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But
I guess they can do the same thing on a vinyl. You know how they can print images on vinyls?
Yeah, you can do it right there in the center. It's just a little bit less imposing based upon general size, you know.
Yeah. I like this
or
a
percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wonder what Scott will think about this.
Well, I think he's gonna love it.
He'll say you're gonna have to use a dog's anus.
Yeah.
I think you're canceled.
It's the rules.
I think
dogs can't consent to that.
No, they can't.
Oh,
dogs
that's a
can't
good
consent
point.
to cheek spreading.
They can't consent or sign a
consent
document that says I must be paid to have my cheek spread.
Yep. Speaking of which, not that last part, but before that part, have you guys seen those pictures of the dogs on the internet? And they have like their little paws painted, and they put the paw on the thing, and then they draw like a flower around it, and then the dog has the little art with their paws for the flowers, and then they're all happy.
I have not seen this, but this seems like such a good time.
It's so happy. I feel
I like
so.
that.
Oh God.
I want
It's
9.
so pure. Yeah, 9. 9's a lot of anything, man.
9 is a lot of anything. 9.
1 is the loneliest number.
But 9 is definitely not.
What was the?
But 3 is the magic number.
What was the Schoolhouse Rock song?
Ask the
3 is the magic number.
No, but what was the one that we were singing?
3 is the magic number.
Yeah.
3, it's a magic number.
Even
there you go.
That's the one in Austin.
Yeah.
I thought we had a different one.
No, man, it takes 3 wheels to make a vehicle called a tricycle.
Oh, that's right.
Poetry.
This
No,
was,
I like this. Yes,
Oh,
this is all very good.
It's by the guy that wrote the Schoolhouse Rock songs.
Bob Doro, I believe.
Yeah.
An all-American hero.
You know
Truly.
who else is an all-American hero? Jackie McLean.
Woo! What album?
Album!
We
Wait, but
Alright.
before we get to that, I thought we were talking. You were gonna say Jack Black or something like that. But
Jack Black kind of is an all-American hero. To be
That
fair,
is a hamburger of a man,
yeah, he is.
if there ever was
a
one.
hamburger
I
man.
love Jack Black.
I like it.
He should play the
Yeah.
Hamburglar in the Ronald McDonald movie.
Did you see that he's playing the little robot guy in the Borderlands movie?
There's gonna be a Borderlands
Yeah.
movie.
They're making a Borderlands movie.
You're talking
yeah.
about I know what you're talking about, the little trash can looking guy that
Yes,
rolls
yeah,
around
yeah.
on one wheel.
Mhm.
Claptrap?
Claptrap.
Yeah.
Claptrap. Yeah. All right.
I don't know what this
Well,
fucking forever perch bullshit is anymore, but let's talk about some real shit then.
Take us back to 1964. Let's go, Will.
Dude, okay, so for this week, I chose Jackie McLean's Destination Out. Yes. Wait, let me get my dates straight. Yes, definitely 1960. It was recorded in 1963.
Mhm.
It may have been released a little bit later. Yeah, like in 64.
Mhm.
But anyway, this record, I didn't do that much homework on like how many records he has released before then, and then
A lot.
right?
A lot.
Yeah, he was
like
at this
a comical amount.
at this point.
When did he start?
Oh, dude, he's
I want to say in the 50s
or
How old
before.
was he?
No, okay,
When
he
was he born?
He was in Jackie
many
McLean
toes
was
did he
in
have?
Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers
Ah,
too. So like, again, this is one of those guys
Yeah.
that like before his name was out, he was already like a fucking legend just because of like the
Yeah.
people and records he was already
that
in.
he His first album came out in 55.
His record. Okay.
Okay.
His record.
Yeah.
His
Okay.
record, yeah. Presenting Jackie McLean.
Nice.
Yes.
Is he an East Coast guy? If you're looking at the page for him.
That's what I'm going to find out right now. That's a good point.
I think
Yep, New York City,
yeah.
of fucking
Yeah.
course.
Okay, wow.
I don't. These guys aren't allowed to be from anywhere else. It's.
Well, I'll talk about that later. But
Oh, okay. There we go.
No, but okay, so Jackie McLean's Destination Out. My introduction to this was a couple years back. Let me think. I want to say pre-2015, definitely, because I was still here. Like, I hadn't left for the B word yet. Yeah, it must have been, like, maybe the summer of 2015. And I was hanging out with my first drum teacher, Rigo Collazo. Shout out wherever you are. He's in Texas right now, actually. So, hello.
Hell yeah, he is.
whoa.
Let's go.
Metal.
So I was hanging out in his like studio where he teaches, where he taught here in Puerto Rico, and he was just giving me a bunch of music. So I was like in his one of the back offices of the little studio, just like getting music from his computer onto mine, and he's like, "Oh, dude, check this out!" And then he gave me this record and Action, 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 also by Jackie McLean. And since then, it was a really quick addiction. I was like, oh shit, all of these songs are so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like fucking Drake says, what is it? All he needs is
I just want some head.
in a
and
comfortable
comfortable
yes.
bed.
Anyway,
That's him?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Drake.
yeah, that was Drake. Anyway,
That's funny.
the heads on this record, they're
Yep.
so good. They're so infectious.
And comfortable.
Yeah. Comfortable is exactly the word.
Okay.
Yes.
I wouldn't necessarily say comfortable.
No?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe maybe not comfortable, because to me it sounds kind of like not as good as it actually is. You know what I mean? I'm just saying infectious, because they're just stuck in my head all the fucking time. You know?
Gotcha.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a rundown of the people playing on here. So Jackie McLean on the alto sax, Gretchen Moncourt on the trombone, which I guess Craig has something to say about that. I don't fucking know.
Not specifically to Gretchen.
Okay.
To the trombone itself. Yeah.
Bobby Hutcherson on vibraphone, Larry Ridley on bass, and Roy Haynes on drums. I don't know what else to tell you other than like Roy Haynes on drums. If there's anything that you need to take out of this, Roy Haynes on drums. Again, this is one of those people that I feel like...
Is he a legend?
He is a legend.
Is he like...
No, he is a legend,
cool.
And he's alive.
Oh, right on.
So it's cool. Like, at some point, I think you can produce so much music that it just keeps you alive forever.
Gotcha.
So, like, he's like 94, maybe 95.
Holy fuck.
And he still plays sometimes.
What?
It's kind of,
you
know, you still see him, again, it's a 94-year-old man, but he's on drums. And he's...
Expect blast beats.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Consistent blast beats.
Also, wait, I want to get this right. Just a little... I believe Roy Haynes is from Texas as well. Shit, I don't...
Can't stop him, man.
Okay, I don't want to get this wrong. Somebody correct me, but anyway.
All right.
Yeah, he just... It's funny because, like, you see him, and he kind of, a lot of times he has, like, a hat on, like a cowboy hat, and it's like, oh, okay, cool.
He was born in Boston.
Shit!
That's not Texas.
And he would become a important leader in the black community of Massachusetts, working with Martin Luther King Jr. Who is this man? Jesus Christ, he's lived a life.
Yes.
Not in Texas.
Oh my God. Not Texas.
Not Texas.
But you know what? Still pretty great.
I'm a piece of shit. Anyway.
No, you're fine. It's better to put these things out there for safety's sake.
Yes.
Because, like, the last thing we need is, like, Martin Luther King Jr.'s, like, great-great-grandkids, like, mad at us.
You fucking
like,
assholes.
You fucking
How
assholes.
dare you?
How could you? And we deserve it. So, it's out there now. Please don't insult us. Thank you.
Anyway, so there's a lot of really important names in this record. Again, not just Roy, Bobby Hutcherson, like...
Oh my God. Oh my God.
No,
dude,
that is not a guitar. That is not a piano.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's not. It's a man with mallets in his hands, absolutely demolishing. That was my personal favorite part of this album. Those vibes are insane.
Mm-hmm.
I love vibes.
I do too.
I had a fuck, I don't remember the class. One of those weird improv classes we had to take for performance major.
Mm-hmm.
And my teacher was a vibe player. And he would bust it out like, this is how you play over giant steps or something. And he would literally play a solo on the vibes. And he did the whole 2 and 2.
Yeah.
Like, so he's busting seventh chords. And I'm just like,
bro, what?
Now I have to do that on the guitar?
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. So that was when I fell in love with vibes. Was sitting there in person and watching someone play it. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's so cool, and it sounds so good, and it's always like it's my go-to for even orchestral writing, because I'll use it on like anything, like, I don't want to say mysterious, but like mysterious in the term of like a detective or something, like walking down the street, and then like as soon as he hits the corner, you know, just like the little diminished chord right there, like when sax comes in. Oh, I love vibes. They're so atmospheric, and they set a mood. Like, they keep everything like, we're not slamming. Like, you can't be at 100 with vibes. At least to my knowledge.
Wait, you can't.
Except for this guy. This guy can.
I was gonna say, there was a moment here, like both the timbre of it and the just shredding of it reminded me of Saint Alfonso's Pancake Breakfast. by Zappa, if any of you guys know
Okay.
that. There's just like a ripping vibe solo, and there were moments here that were like, oh, it was the same kind of intensity.
I think that was on Esoteric. I think that was the track that had that solo, because I remember just like looking at my phone like, what the fuck are you? Like, you know what I mean? Like the Predator moment, what the fuck are you? Like it's just wild, yo.
Bro, so,
It's
okay,
really good.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this is the reaction I'm getting from you guys. Again, dude, it's this album and the songs, the songs, the heads, and the solos. They're like infectious, but again, it's also kind of really intense sometimes. You know, and when I first heard it, it just, again, I'm looking at my phone like, what the hell? And this is just one of those records that it's really good to like listen to and really get into, like, I don't know, just how crazy and how wild you can take your expression through the instrument, you know?
Is this a Blue Note album?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
Does Blue Note still exist?
No. There's no way. I don't think so.
Do they? Let me check.
I got it right
owned by
here.
Universal Music Group. So.
Oh, okay. So
So
they
no.
were purchased.
I mean,
but,
yeah, just like
They exist as a corporate entity.
right?
yeah. Fair enough.
Is the spirit there?
So that they can
No.
get paid.
Well,
That's all it's for.
I mean, yeah.
They're not making anything, but whenever someone buys like this album, they get paid.
in May of 2013, Blue Note Records partnered with Artist Share to form a label called Blue Note / Artist Share. Okay.
Nice.
After okay, hold on. After Universal Music Group took over EMI, Blue Note Records now operated under Capitol Music Group. Okay.
Oh.
Cool. And in the modern era, okay, remains the same. Yeah, so you're right. Yeah, I would assume with these like more legendary labels like this, I mean, fuck, the thing was founded in 1939. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna let that go to shit. You know what I mean? They're not gonna EA Blue Note Records. You know? It's just not gonna happen.
No, and I think it would
that'll be the biggest news headline. Blue Note gets
EA buys Blue Note Records.
EA / Blue Note.
Oh my god.
I'm glad that's not the case. I'm glad that's not the case.
I'm
Let's
also,
just say that.
Yeah.
I'm glad it won't be the case.
Right?
Very unlikely.
Man.
Wow, I'm blanking out. Not blanking out. It's just like it's almost at a loss for words. But there's just so much to study here. Really, again, I've been listening to this for like 5 years, which is, I mean, I guess isn't that much. But like, kind of like really trying to study it, because again, it's like, oh, I'm studying drums or whatever, and oh, you know all these names of like legends that you should study, and then you listen to like in really kind of like you're in a lab coat with a microscope, like studying this shit.
Yeah.
This is, again, anything that Roy Haynes is on as a drummer, yeah, you would do that. And then I'm sure you play sax or trombone or bass or vibes, you would.
Yeah.
Again, the comping on this in Esoteric, I love it. And it's just really exciting. It's very exciting to me.
It's very exciting, and it's one of those things that like I wish. So okay, I'll back this up a little bit. So the first time I'd ever heard of Jackie McLean was actually from my buddy Mike Bruns. Bruns is one of the I think I said on the podcast like the 8 people from my old world high school. You know, me, Jake, Bruns, Tony. You know what I mean? Like, and he ended up getting really into jazz before like anybody I knew. So like he was studying jazz guitar when we were all, I want to say, juniors in high school, and then he ended up going on to study it, you know, at college. And I remember him talking to me about Jackie McLean, and I was like, oh, interesting. You know what I mean? Like this is strange for me at this young age of not knowing anything really specifically about the musical style, like regardless of my mom's, kind of world in it in her youth. I never really asked too many questions, but the idea of having a guitarist that was interested in a saxophone player was like, huh, that's weird. I thought we were only allowed to like guitarists. What is this strange, idea? And he would bring up his music all the time, and I know he studied and he did a lot of the transcriptions of his stuff for school and elsewise, and he would have actually been a tremendous addition to this episode, but we'll get him on another time. I'm sure he'll bring in another Jackie McLean record. But so yeah, going through that, and there's that and that. And that, what I was meaning to say is that like every song on this, probably the only song I'm kind of about is the Love and Hate, just because like the songs that drag like mad, and it's like the melody lines are kind of coming in kind of shifty from each other, and so like like I'm usually kind of like I don't know how I feel about these ones, but regardless, all of these songs would be tremendous works for any kind of aspiring jazz musician to like learn and really pick apart and try to understand the style, because it is very clean. There's not really a whole lot of questions. The record itself holds up. Like nothing about this to me when I was listening to it did I say, wow, this sounds like 64. You know what I mean? It's a very well recorded album that you could easily pick apart if you really wanted to kind of get the most out of it. The wheel is gone. And then the last thing to that I was going to say was about the trombone playing. Last night I messaged the group and saying, oh, I'm going to shit all over the trombone right now. It's not him. This Graken Moncure, the third, he's a tremendous trombonist. I thought it sounded very good. I just have this very long, rage-filled anger towards the trombone, as it was technically my first instrument, and it was the least instrument that I ever wanted to play. It was very much my mom's call when I was a young...
I was going to say, was it like your high school, middle school band instrument?
It was my elementary school band instrument. Yeah.
Wow. That's early.
Yeah, I'm so old that no. When we started band, I was actually in 5th grade.
Okay.
Is when we would have started band, and so that was like my mom's thing. She was like, "Oh, you're gonna be a trombone player," and I'm like, "What?" I kind of. I really prefer not to, but I did it, and I ended up playing that fucking thing for like 12 years. Like
dude.
Like a long time of just like, I did not like the instrument. I never had any fun with it. I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that it was an instrument that I'd never heard rad artists play. You know what I mean? Like I never heard anything like this with like a killin' trombonist that was just like tromboner that was like absolutely wrecking. Like all I ever heard was like really great saxophonists and trumpet players. You know what I mean? And it's like if I would have heard something like this younger, I feel like I would have appreciated the instrument more because I would have seen more potential. Whereas understanding the trombone at that time was just like it's a part of the school band or whatever that I'm gonna hold down whole tones for 2 bars at a time, and then occasionally have a melody line, then go back to the whole tones. Like it wasn't exciting. There was no chance for interesting explorative features in it. So I don't know. It's kind of a bummer in that regard.
The guy here, maybe pronounced Gretchen, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he actually wrote, which I'm just now discovering now, 3/4 of the album.
Oh.
It wasn't actually Jackie McLean who wrote all this stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which is insane to me looking at this. I see 1 credit to Jackie McLean, Khalil the Prophet.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Will, are you back, sir?
Yes.
Will is back.
Dude.
Aha.
The bitch is back.
Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh jeez.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Well, so I don't know. This might be something you might be interested in. Did you know that Gretchen Monker has 3/4 of the writing credits on this? That's insane.
That's most of the record. That's like, I don't. I don't understand, or I don't understand how like jazz records worked back then, or if there's a difference now. But whatever the case, I'm kind of, I guess I don't know. I'm still happy about it. You know what I mean? It's not to say, because that happens a lot with like Miles Davis records. You know, like it's his band, and I guess that's why he would be the artist for certain records. Because he's the band leader. So like when you see a Jackie McLean record or a Gretchen Moncour record or a Roy Haynes record, it's not so much that all of those songs are written by that person. It's just that that person takes the role of the artist, and that's what's like marketed, you know, by the record labels. They sell it as, oh, this person is the artist and this is his band, but then the songs are by such and such people. That's more common now with like pop and like or anything else.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Oh, yeah.
So that also happened in jazz. You know.
Interessante.
Right.
Moi.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a matter of. I mean, that's just a matter of like, you know, guys hanging out together, practicing, shedding the tunes, working on them, and then being like. I'm sure the composer has a lot of say in this, but obviously the composer wants the best sounding take of each song. So like, if he's already written this song and he's played it with such and such people, he knows that it's gonna be best, you know, in Jackie's hands versus somebody else's.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah. Those are some fine hands to have.
Ooh, those hands.
You looking at those hands
Jackie's
right now?
hands.
Ooh.
My phone background is actually a picture of his hands.
Oh.
Just all day I would stare at them.
Oh.
Will, are you super familiar with Gretchen Moncour? Moncour?
Not super familiar, but I mean, So I had studied another one of his records while at the B Word. So I'll mention it now. Gretchen Moncour, Evolution. Gretchen Moncour's Evolution. It's like a purple and black album cover. Tony Williams.
I just saw that here.
Tony Williams on drums.
Wikipedia.
Jackie McLean also on sax. I think also Bobby Hutcherson on vibes. I don't know the bassist, but that's a very good record as well.
Well, did I ask? Because there's a video of Jocko playing with I don't know the drummer, but just like a trombone player and a drummer. It's a trio.
Okay.
And that's a really weird mix.
Yeah.
Drums, bass, and trombone. But it sounded crazy. And I want to say that was from like 68, 70, somewhere in there. So like I wondered, maybe like the style's right. I wonder if it was this guy.
I mean, it could be. I don't. Hey.
Never. But you're not familiar with that.
No, with that
Let me find this.
specifically.
Let me see
No.
if it's him.
No. But hey, anything's
We have
possible,
technology.
right?
I'm doing it.
Dude, this Evolution record is wild. I'm sorry, I'm like on the Wikipedia page right now. I'm seeing like Lee Morgan and Tony Williams, like
Lee
what I mean?
Morgan.
Like, Jesus Christ! Like fuck, that's a lot. Yeah,
Dude, there's.
I'm full of shit. It wasn't
We
him.
can go on
liar.
forever. This is why I love this genre.
Yeah.
Like,
forever jazz,
right?
The Forever Jazz.
Mercury's coming back. It's Forever
Mercury.
Jazz.
So it's either Forever Purge or Forever Jazz.
Yep.
That's it.
Maybe it's the jazz that's causing them to purge.
Wow.
They need to recover by the purge.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just play in the key.
Right notes.
Not my tempo.
Jazz is stupid.
Cast it
Just
into the
play
fire.
right notes.
Cast it into the fire.
Cast into the fire.
No. And that's when jazz was
Dude.
born. When somebody said,
The chart.
uh,
The chart is mine.
Fucking Jack sent me a meme 2 days ago that was like talking about how awkward the walk back down the mountain between Isildur and the Elf King would have been like after he's just like, I'm not gonna fucking throw this ring out. Like imagine like the two of them going down the mountain for like a day and a half, and they're just kind of like, he's like, you sure you don't want to just turn around and just cast it into the fire? Like fucking think about it, bud. You know. I thought that was very funny. That it's very awkward.
I feel like the Elf King would have been like storming down and just like not.
Like, hey,
you know, fuck this guy.
Up here.
We're gonna have to. Now I'm gonna have to stay alive for like 200 years and then kill your son or some shit like that because boy.
Yeah. Dude, why didn't he just kill Isildur? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have just killed him and threw the ring in there myself.
I think this is a good point, but maybe in his wisdom, it's like a kind of like Gandalf. Like when he gets offered the ring, he's like, "Don't even give it to me, because I know what I should do now. But if you give it to me, maybe then I'll be corrupted, and then that'll be worse." Like and
that's why they don't use the eagles.
Yeah, but even hear me out. But even Gandalf was able to pull the ring out of the fireplace with the little, that things, the little clamper things. All he would have had to do is kill Isildur and then like try to pick up the ring with his sword. And just, It would have been pretty, because I know for a fact that the Elf King would have killed him. Like he could have killed him. There's no doubt about it. Like they're the best. They're the I almost said the best music. They're the best warriors, you know what I mean? Like there's no stopping them. That's why Legolas has like the highest kill rate in the entire Lord of the Rings franchise. He's just sick. They're all just fucking
But
rad.
like, okay, hear me out. Had he killed Isildur and throw the ring into the fire, we would not have had Jazz.
Okay.
So
whoa.
Okay.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point.
I guess Mercury would have never retrograded.
It would have never, and neither would have Uranus.
Oh, of course. You know what? Why don't they teach this in school?
I don't know.
This is real world experience.
This is something that nobody gets taught.
Yeah.
Parents aren't teaching.
Guys,
we're educating the youth.
Guys, you need to have bad days. You need to have bad days in order to appreciate the good days. So
you really fucking do.
Sometimes it sucks, but shit. Then
but that next day when it doesn't suck, life is amazing.
But then you realize you're
for like the first 3 hours.
Yeah.
But it doesn't not suck when we're in retrograde, and we're still in retrograde.
Yeah.
Are we in retrograde? I don't even.
Some jazz. I could. I think we're in retrograde.
Can you guys feel Mercury? Can you feel it right now?
I'm a Pisces, so I'm in tune.
What does that mean?
It means he's
a
fish.
Shit.
I'm a Pisces, so I'm in tune.
I'm a water sign.
Dude, water sign?
That's what a Pisces is.
What's your bitch?
Right.
Just a little fish. Little fishy swimming around. That's
little
me.
Fish. All right, there's another really good meme that like, oh, my great ancestors, please, help look over me, and then you see the fish that's like flop flop, like. Trevor, what did you think about this album, bro?
I loved it.
Yeah,
it was
cool.
Super fun. Mm-hmm. When I say like the heads were comfortable, I mean like it was very memorable. Nothing was too like
heady or out there.
Yeah, and I like that it develops. Like this was really a good just jazz album. It wasn't like 90 tracks of just charts. Like it was like 9 minutes of an emotional development, like, and with crazy solos.
Yeah,
crazy solos.
Bro, that's
like insane.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Kate. Yeah.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Is that this shit was fun. Like I saw 4 tracks and I was like, wait a minute, and I was like, oh, 40 minutes long. Never mind.
Yeah.
Like that's where shit's gonna get fun.
Oh, absolutely. It's just long enough to hold your attention, not too long to start being like, man, I want to start listening to Typo Negative. You know what I mean? It's just like we're good to go. And to be totally honest, like it pairs amazingly with Star Wars Republic Commando. If you just play that game, and if you play that game and listen to this album, you can run that album on spin 3 times and you won't care.
Now, just so we're sure again, because we weren't sure last time. Are you sure you're talking about Republic Commando?
I'm 100% sure I'm talking about Republic Commando.
Like the first-person shooter.
Yep.
Okay.
Where you play it. Yep.
Because last time we talked about Republic Commando, we weren't talking about Republic Commando.
We were actually talking about the Old Republic, KOTOR. Knights of the Old Republic.
Yep. That is true.
Yeah, man. I promise. Anybody at home, fucking give it a shot. You're gonna love your life a little bit more, just a little bit.
Trust us with your game and music pairings.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't lie to them.
I will only give you the best of the best. In fact, that we should do a segment like what's that, the bit from SNL, the potent parables or whatever. It's just like I can find video games and records that you can spin simultaneously that you would have not thought of otherwise that'll work, and that is the first one.
Okay.
That's a good point.
I like this. No, these can go places. I already have a couple pairings in mind.
Oh, excellent.
And then you can also pair it with your favorite wine. And
you mean Mountain Dew? You mean Mountain Dew?
Yes.
Georgia wine.
What do you pair with Code Red and GameCube?
Definitely like 100% Smash. That sounds like a Smash thing. Yeah.
Smash
that
sugar
feels
and
lots of. Let me tell you what that feels like. That feels like a Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
Little bit of adventure, you know.
My Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets was definitely just 2% milk. Like me on my PlayStation 1 and a glass of 2% milk.
I remember listening to speaking of games, I remember when we would play Predator and all I would listen to was Quicksand.
Really? I didn't know that.
Basically, because it started with I had a hardcore, and I mean real hardcore, playlist on, and I kept hearing Quicksand on it, and I was like, fuck it. And so I would just play only Quicksand. And that was my Predator Hunting Grounds.
Oh my god.
Album.
Bro, that's amazing.
I guess.
Ow. Cool.
Well, guys, as these boys here on the cast know, but sorry to our audience, I have a meeting to attend to. So I gotta leave, but you guys enjoy chatting. There's my text reminder.
There you go.
There you go.
Carry on.
Good
luck.
Bye, Tyler.
So we're back, and we're talking about people that died that shouldn't have died, and then
the
Trevor
4 people I listed off. Hitler.
All right.
Genghis Khan.
Buddha.
And Jeffrey Dahmer.
These 4 have died, but should
yes.
have?
And then I was like,
they should come back.
They should come back, and they should finish what they started. Is what I said. But that was the end of that joke.
I didn't say that. That's Will.
That's not. Yes, I said that.
All right, hi everyone. We're back from our little break. That's definitely not going to be in there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Jeffrey Dahmer
needs
Buddha.
to be alive to finish what he started.
No, all I think about is these 4 people coming back, and like, what do they all have in common? They all came back from the dead, and so they have to meet together and like solve. It'd be like Ghostbusters.
Is this Scooby-Doo? Are they going to solve mysteries together?
Huh.
They need a dog then.
Okay. I'm glad that only half of this conversation is going to be on the podcast, but if we could develop this further, this could be kind of pretty good. This could be a bit.
Like a good bit?
A good bit.
Yeah. But which dog? Who would be their dog?
Their dog? Oh, like one of the zombie hounds from the Resident Evil movie? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would probably be the best.
Or like Old Yeller.
Oh, Cujo. Cujo.
Yeah, Cujo.
Yeah, there you go, Cujo.
Ah, no, of course, bro. Clifford.
I was going to say Clifford right now. I was like, wait, how about
Of course, Clifford.
Yeah. I don't see how Clifford fits in. Like, we're looking for something evil, though, right?
No, he's a big red dog. He stepped on so much shit. Of course, he's red,
a good point.
bro. I don't see Obi-Wan with a red lightsaber.
You are right. You are 100% right.
Clifford might be a spawn of Satan. There, I said
it doesn't have to be evil, bro. Like, was Buddha really that evil?
Probably not. But wait. Let's not spoil the rest of this bit just yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fine.
Also, while I was upstairs, I thought of 2 more games that have tremendous soundtracks you can listen to while playing. Mm-hmm. The one I mentioned last week about the Left 4 Dead with This Is Exile is one of them for sure. And and then the other one was if you played Dead Space with Cannibal Corpse's Evisceration Plague. That's an awesome pairing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I replayed Dead Space recently. Like, literally.
Still holds up, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah. I actually got it just to kind of mess around, and then, like, I couldn't stop. Like, I just beat the game. Like,
yeah, man. Is it on the PlayStation Network store?
It was on PS3.
Oh,
I don't know if they've
on.
made a port for it. But I have it. I don't even need the disc. I have it just downloaded on my PS3.
That's awesome.
That and Sly Cooper.
Haha.
Nice.
The whole trilogy.
Classic.
Yeah, Dead Space is a very good game. Like, very good.
I haven't played it.
Yeah. Oh, dude. You
should.
Yeah. It holds up. Graphically, story-wise.
The graphic part was the part I was really overwhelmed by. I was like, wow, this game looks too good. This needs to stop, bro.
Yeah.
All the gore.
Wow.
I remember seeing ads for that game when I was a freshman in high school, and like me and Mike Guerrero were like freaking out over it. We were like, "Oh my gosh, this looks so good!" Like,
I remember seeing the game in the store one day, and like the case is just a floating severed hand.
Yeah.
In space.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good.
It was like taking the premise of like Alien and The Thing and kind of putting it together into one video game. It's
they wanted a game that played like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah,
like it was a copy of Resident Evil. There's no HUD. Everything's in the game. Like your health, there's no health bar. It's on your back, and like your ammo, there's no ammo screen. Like when you look at the game, you're not looking at anything but the game. There's no shit on screen, and they were able to get it all in. It's so good.
And is it okay, so is it third person or is it first person?
Third person.
Okay, yeah.
Third person, yeah.
Shit.
And it's like one of those games that like they got better at it in the sequel than they were the first, but it still stands for the most part, is that like when it breaks into what do you call them, the movies, what do they call the the cutscenes?
Yeah.
It's seamless between the gameplay and the cutscenes, which at that time was very irregular. Like nowadays,
there won't even be cutscenes like hardly. Like you'll just be playing and like they'll radio in and they pop up and like it's just play it.
Yeah, it's really
Dead Space 1.
Do you still have that PS4?
Yeah, I haven't turned it on. I'm at the opposite end of you guys. I haven't turned it on in like a while, but yeah, I still have it.
Okay. Because you could totally find the PS3, version of that game. Do you still have any GameStops left? I guess that's another question.
Oh, actually no. Oh, we do have video game shops here, but actually no. GameStop closed all of its stores here.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Fuck. So what's a video game shop you would go to if not GameStop? Like, do you guys still have EB Games?
Oh, I don't think EB Games was ever here. No, what's that? So we had GameStop, and then now we have like like local stores. We have a store called Game Shop. I mean, it's literally the same, almost the same logo. It's just like, GameStop closed. Let's just open Game Shop. I don't know. Gotcha. There's that, and like
it's kind of clever.
Best Buy, I guess, but
Best Buy, yeah. They wouldn't have anything that old, I don't think. I love that though. Like that reminds me a lot of like when you see those memes of like other countries that have names of shops that are almost exactly like what Do you guys remember that old Nathan For You episode where they open up Starbuck?
I thought they did Dumb Starbucks.
Oh, Dumb Starbucks. That's right. Dumb Starbucks.
Dude, that was like
Oh my
world
God.
news.
Yeah, it was.
I remember seeing that on the news before even knowing Nathan For You was a show.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
like I remember.
Okay.
I remember seeing that.
Wait,
Dumb Starbucks.
how
That's
was that
right.
on the news? Just the fact that they did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nathan For You, he does everything proper. Like he like made it a real thing, and they were selling coffee, and like the next day, Starbucks had to come in with lawyers to shut him down. Like,
Yeah.
it
Like a dumb venti and a.
So basically, what he had to
Dumb
do
Americano.
because he wanted to open it as a parody, and which is allowed. You're allowed to do that. Like you're allowed to use their logos and do that if you're known as a parody artist in the area. So he had to make essentially like a parody album and then perform it at like at least 1 or 2 shows and get people to come so that he can be established as a parody artist so that he could open this dumb Starbucks.
Yeah. He was talking about Weird Al in that and like all the rules, like the legalities around being a parody artist and like being able to do that kind of. He is really fucking smart. Like I don't know if this is just him or if he's got I'm sure he's got like a whole crew of writers behind him or whatnot. But like that is probably the most educated like fucking stupid shit on television.
Oh, absolutely, because
period.
he's like we're gonna do this dumb thing, and they'll be like, what do you mean? And then he explains like this is how we do it, like the thing with Best Buy says they match every price, and he's trying to help out that electronics store, and he's like, so we're gonna buy their inventory, like their $6,000 TVs for $1. He's like, because you have the same TV. He's like, all you have to do is advertise it for $1. Yeah. And it has to be advertised for like at least a week, and then you can bring it into Best Buy, and they have to match it. And but he sets up like all the stop, like the checkpoints. Like first of all, you can't come into it because they have to keep other people from buying his TV.
Okay.
So they set up like first of all, you can't come into the store unless you have it was like tuxedo dress code. Like you had to be in a nice dress or like wearing a tuxedo to come into the store. And then the next point was like there's a door and like the door's locked, but there's a little like dog door kind of deal, and like you have to crawl through the little door to get to the next section. And then in the room with the TV, the door's closed, but you can see through it, like you can see the TV, and between the door and the TV is an alligator.
Okay.
And nobody would go past the alligator, so nobody bought the TV.
But they still advertised it, and so.
Yeah, and so they went to Best Buy. They sent like 10 people to go to Best Buy to buy their TVs for $1, and they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And so then he was like, "We're gonna have to sue Best Buy." Like
For not.
Yeah, and then
for
the
not
guy,
honoring
and then
it,
finally the guy was like, "No, dude, we're done, bro." He was like, "No, we could easily." And dude, he'll be in the meetings like his lawyer hates him. He'll be in meetings with like his own lawyer, like filming. He's like, "Are you fucking filming? Stop!" He's like,
Yeah. Do you remember the one where they make the dog shit flavored frozen yogurt?
"No."
Yeah, that's one where they're trying to create like word of mouth for this, frozen yogurt shop. So they go to this like a flavoring facility or something like that they kind of, that's where all this shit starts off. And they're like, we want to like create hype, so we want to make a dog shit flavored frozen yogurt, or maybe it's just straight shit, I can't remember, but like, and so it's suddenly like it cuts to them like asking like, are you sure you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, no, like this is gonna be the only way we're gonna get people into the shop. And then suddenly you start seeing like the flyers everywhere, and people are in the shop like puking from the shit flavored frozen yogurt. Like it's really fucking funny.
But it worked.
It worked. It totally worked.
Did you see the one where like they were making like a workout? Oh, they started a moving company. But they lied as instead of a moving company, it was like how to bring business. They say it's like a workout for people. So
yeah.
they're like, this is a fake house. It's got all this stuff in it. You need to load up the truck. Like, and be careful. Like, and it's a good workout. So they load everything up, and then they're like, all right, let's go unload it. And then they unload it, and they're like, good job, guys. So they didn't have to hire any movers.
Yep.
And then they had that one guy. They got this like ripped, built, gym nut to be like the mascot, and they showed him like they just got a picture of another random guy that looked kind of like him, but like 200 pounds heavier. And then he went on like live TV, and he's like, "Yeah, that was me before I started just only doing this moving." And so then they have problems where like, but you can't be seen working out at the gym because you say you only do the moving thing. So we're gonna have to set up like your own personal gym,
a private,
in like a storage unit where there's no AC. And then he's like, "No, dude, I'm going to the gym." He's like, "Okay, well, you're gonna have to wear this beard," and he has to wear this like big beard. Dude, it goes so in depth for just like this moving company needed a little more business.
We should hire them whenever we go on tour.
That's a great call. Holy shit!
Hey,
they're gonna be ripped by the time they get done.
Dude, but they were lying to these people. They had no idea they were just moving people's shit from house to house.
I love it.
My god. Loved it.
There's so many layers. It's so much shit.
Yeah, Nathan For You is really good.
Oh, fuck.
Too good.
Yeah, homie.
So, I'm curious. I need to know. We need to get back to serious shit. Who's picking the record for next week?
That would be Trevor.
Hey.
That is Trevor.
Hey. So, this is...
Man, it's so funny. The weeks are going by fast.
Yeah, they are.
Like, I feel like it's... At first, it was like this whole, like, a slow week by week. Now it's just, like, record.
So,
like,
if next week's my week, that means 5 weeks ago, I was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Because that's when we had Chris, and then I announced that relayer.
Fucking wild.
Wild, brothers.
Yeah, man. Time flies when you're having fun.
Well, I definitely have plans to do something very prog.
Okay.
Oh.
But not this week.
Oh,
Good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not this week, because we already had relayer, and I feel like that 3 songs is still sitting there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's actually newer to me as well.
Okay.
But it's an older album. Not that old. We're going to say 2011. And this is the debut album Torches by Foster the People.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold my questions. I have questions to ask, but I'm going to hold my questions.
Yeah, so we'll check that one out, and then it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice. You know what? I'm looking forward to it.
That sounds so familiar.
No,
yeah.
You obviously... There's one single that you know. That everybody knows.
The one single that everybody knows, that everybody wants to talk about.
But we're not going to talk about it.
On that album?
Yeah.
On that album? Okay, cool.
There's one song, you'll hear it, and even Craig probably knows it.
Okay.
In fact, just to give you an idea, it has 1 billion plays.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So this is one of those records. See, we don't even...
Yeah.
We know already.
1/8 of the world plays this song on Spotify.
That's crazy.
That's so fucking dumb. Anyway.
Anyways, you've heard it here, folks. Everybody's fucking dumb.
Everybody's dumb.
Boys, this was a good one. A little early, but we got our coffee in, and we're all very happy. Glad we could make this work for all of us. I love you both dearly. I love you, Tyler. If you watch this back, maybe. And thank you all for watching. We have been the Mr. Chocolate Endeavors. We will catch you next week.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.